Write each polynomial equation with integer coefficients that have the given roots. If x minus 5 is one of the roots and x minus 7 is the other, we can add the opposite to try and set it equal to 0. So we have x minus 5 equals 0, and adding a negative 7 to both sides of the equation, we get x minus 7 equals 0. We can take both of these things and multiply them together, because if they're equal to 0 when you multiply them, they'll still be 0. And then you use the distributive property to get the answer. Let's see how we do that with this example. X is equal to negative 1 both times. So what I would do is add 1 to make that equal to a 0. And I have to keep the balance, so I do it to both sides of that equation. Now it just happens that this is the same thing again, and so I would add 1 again. Now since they're equal to 0, I can multiply them together. So my x plus 1 times my x plus 1 would still equal 0. And then using the distributive property and multiplying this all the way out, I get x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Remember how we do that, multiplying both of those and multiplying both of those. So that gives me an x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 0, satisfying the original instructions of coming up with a polynomial equation with integer coefficients.